let me tell you one thing that what I don't respect is someone who thumb their nose up at people after they're the ones that went out there and stunk up the joint. Now, the Lakers went out there last night and got destroyed by the New Orleans Pelicans 123-95. And Russell Westbrook had the nerve, the unmitigated gall, to say that if you don't like it, you can take your asses home. I am at a loss for words for how disrespectful that is. Because, what's up, TJ? Salute to you, bro. Too many people out here are struggling just to put a roof over their head, food on the table, and to scrounge up enough money just to buy a ticket, just so they can go watch their favorite team play and enjoy the game. And the product don't match the price. And when the production don't match the price, you got a right to complain. No different than if you go to a restaurant. What's up, Trey? And you get a steak medium rare, and you order the steak medium rare, and you get the steak medium well, don't you got a right to complain? If you tell the waiter, hey, bring me back a lemonade, right? And he comes back with a sweet tea, don't you got a right to complain? You're not getting the service you're paying for. And this what gets on my nerves about these self-centered, entitled little bitches. It gets on my dang on nerves to where somebody like this, now, wear shirts like this, looking like they survived bear attacks, talking trash. I mean, are you serious right now, bro? Now, it's already bad enough that you guys continue to go out there and get your heads blown off, despite the fact you guys continue to grab paychecks. But to call yourself thumbing your nose up at the same people who pay your salary, the same people who would defend you when people in the mainstream media get at you, you thumb your nose up at those people, at us, right? You got fans out there that will defend you to the ends of the earth. They defend you more than they defend their own family. When you putting up them hollow triple double numbers, right? When you're out here throwing the ball up in the fifth row, and you can barely hit the side of a barn when you shoot the ball. But those fans were willing to go out their way. They will go across the world for you, and you won't even go across the street for them. You're disgusting, sir. You're absolutely disgusting. And when was the first time? When was the first time that your hollow triple double numbers led to anything significant? Did it lead to teams winning a championship? No. It didn't lead to anything. It just lead to a first round exit. But you don't want to change your game for nobody, right? You don't want nobody telling you what to do, right? You go out there and not execute the game plan and all that, and then you want to blame the coach for why things didn't work. Get this dude up out of here. Now, Russell Westbrook claimed to be a Lakers fan growing up, but obviously he didn't understand the concept. He didn't understand the principle behind donning that purple and gold. Look, there's certain teams that when you don certain uniforms, whether it be the purple and gold for the Lakers, the black and yellow for the Steelers, the the blue pinstripes for the Yankees, or for the red, white, and blue for the Canadians. When you don certain uniforms, you understand there's a certain level of expectations behind it. Now I want to go off on this Bama, but he ain't worth me going off on. Because when you don't care about me, I don't care about you. When you piss on me, I shit on you. When you kill my dog, I kill your cat. And that's a fact, Jack. There's a certain reason why you, sir, will never be amongst the greats. I don't care about those hollow triple-double numbers that make him the triple-double king. I don't care about those numbers. Those numbers mean nothing. Well, if I win a championship, then that's okay. Well, if I don't win the championship, that's okay too. But don't don the purple and gold then if you're going to act like that. And maybe, just maybe, if you guys stop turning the ball over, maybe if you guys actually play like a team, just maybe if you guys actually hit some shots, and I don't know, just maybe the crowd wouldn't boo your asses out of Staples Center. And you want to sit up there and be disrespectful. Everybody, and I do mean everybody, whether it be this clown right here on the thumbnail, LeBron, Anthony Davis, all of them could get up out of here. All of them get up out of here. All these Laker greats that came before him, whether it be Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, going down to Kareem, Magic, going to Shaq and Kobe. At least when Kobe Bryant donned that uniform, you know we were going to get from Kobe Bryant on a given night. Rest in peace to the late, great Black Mamba. Why you think that dude's revered in L.A.? Why you think there's murals all over L.A.? Why you think there's a statue of him outside Staples Center? Why do you think that if you call yourself going to L.A. and disrespect and desecrate the name of Kobe Bryant, you're going to be met with severe backlash, if not a foot in your ass? That man left it all on the court, literally. And yet, this dude, who's a bumbling idiot, this bumbling idiot right here, who plays like a goddamn Tasmanian devil, gonna sit up there and talk about you fans don't like you, take your ass out. Though you can take your skirt wearing behind home. You know what? Not what I think. I want to know what you think. I know there's some Lakers fans chopping at the bit, and I'm talking true Lakers fans. I'm not talking about the LeBron James nut huggers and all that. There's some Lakers fans out there that feel the same way I feel. I know what greatness looks like. I've seen greatness. This is anything but that. This is anything but that. It's one thing to lose. People lose all the time. Teams lose games all the time. It's how you lose. It's one thing if you lose, but you're competing, you're giving it your all, and still come up short. We can live with that. What we can't live with the what we can't live with though is people who are supposed to be great but don't play like they're great, but yet we're supposed to revere them as they're great. That's what I got a problem with. I got a huge problem with that. He could parade this zero could parade around here wearing all kinds of skirts, wearing all kinds of shirts, look like he survived bear attacks and all this other stuff, right? And the fashion police need to be called on this Bama. The fashion police ain't the only ones that need to be called on this Bama, because his game is just as awful as his clothing line. He go up there, throw up enough bricks to live in a mansion out there. He over here talking, boy, this motherfucker, boy. This dude literally throw up enough bricks to build a mansion. We can point to other things, right? Whether it be coaching. Coaching has just as much to do with this as anything else. LeBron's out handling the situation, all that stuff. But look, we can go down the line. But this dude right here, who made his living in conference and press conferences saying that, well, I really don't need to change my game and turnovers don't count in the preseason. There's all kinds of nonsensical, boy, all kinds of nonsensical gibberish that be coming out this man's mouth. And he over here disrespecting fans like we did something to him. You know, this ain't the first time that a player has disrespected fans. If you go 3,000 miles east, where in a game the New York Knicks were at home to the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics were destroying the New York Knicks. Fans let the Knicks have it, and then Julius Randle, when he decided to hit a bucket, go run down the court and hold down two thumbs down at the Knicks fans. Where do you get off at? Where does this cross-dresser get off at? Calling himself saying the stuff he say. What you got, man?
Yo, what's good, LB?
What up, man?
All right, so are we gonna be honest, or are we trying to save feelings? Because if we're gonna be honest, yo, we got listen, man. If for me, I support the Nets. You know what I'm saying? But from the far on the other side of the planet, of the country, really, yo, from afar looking, I think Lakers fans need to calm down, and I need Lakers fans and LeBron fans to be just one fan. Because I think the asset, I think the fact that, supporting team isn't just when they win and you go super happy. It's also supporting them when they are super bad. So it's a
Look,
lot of.
hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't come here with that. All right, I'm not in the mood for that. All right, we're paid customers. When you pay your money for something and you don't like the product you see, right, you have a right to complain. Period.
I agree with.
Where's this cap you talking right now?
So check me out. So, for example, Laker fans, I'm hearing majority of y'all saying "Oh, let's just miss the playoffs. Let's save F this. Let's just give up on the season." One, that's silly of y'all to give up on the season because the simple fact that y'all draft pick is to the team that it end up overlapping y'all gonna give them a guaranteed top 10 pick. So you can't automatically give up to the to the team that you gave up all your goddamn draft stock to for the next 3 years. 2, the simple fact that you are 3 games above the next nigga behind you, which is the 10th spot, and you 3 games behind the niggas in front of you, which is the 8th spot. So all you gotta do is just maintain. I think the support factor as fans, I understand where you're coming from. Yo, we deserve it, all that shit, all that plus more. I get that. But in a dying need, when they need somebody to turn to, they sort of turn to their fans with open arms who can help them through the situation. AD is not terribly out for the season. He still got a chance. Motherfucking Golden State is losing right now. They are nothing with Draymond Green. Take notes. Motherfucking Suns are losing without CP3. Take notes. There's opportunities if your mindset is changed. We was losing 11 games straight, but did I wear? Did I give up my faith on my on the team I support? No, I actually stuck there and handled situations. I gave up honest opinions and not try to become so negative Nancy sometimes. I think when you give honest dialogue and then if effort is not being changed, you still support because you sort of support from the good, the bad, and the goddamn ugly. That's all I gotta say though.
So I'm gonna stop you right there, right? Because you one of the ones that came in here telling us to wait after 50 some odd games and we was gonna reassess.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you thought I forgot? Yeah, remember you was like, well, we gotta give it some time for the team to develop. You know, we need that chemistry, we need that slow cook, right?
Yeah.
We like where we at now? Let's see, Lakers are 27-33. That's 7. We like 70 games in. You told us to wait after 55 games, right? Now, while we got players on the team that feel the need to disrespect the same fans that will defend to the ends of the earth, you're sitting up here on super catalogs telling us to wait after 55 games. So we about to end the game 71. So no, 27-33, 60. My bad. My math all messed up.
It's cool.
We 60 games in, bro. What you got to say?
You gotta look at you gotta look at the like. Listen, like I said, this is for the Lakers fans. Meaning your organization. Rob nigga didn't make moves. Didn't make no. We talked about this. We talked about this. As in when I was talking about it, I said at the 50 games, you got. I told Evan came back. I said you got the trade deadline and you got the buyout market. After that, if this is still the same, I told y'all niggas how that shit gonna roll. I was like, yo, y'all not putting no effort.
We ain't saying no third trade market. We ain't saying nothing no goddamn go buyers market.
Yeah, check the archives. Check the archives.
We say after 55 games, we're gonna reassess.
Yeah.
We in game 60 now. So what you got to say about the outlook about what you got to think about the outlook of the Lakers?
Y'all got a Brooklyn Nets situation. Not everybody on the court healthy.
What?
Y'all got that James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and KD situation. You don't have your big three on the court.
Right. They weren't good when they were healthy.
Hey man, patience.
So now we gonna blame injuries now.
I said patience, man.
Patience.
Listen, organization, bro. It's not, like I know a lot. Like you feel me? Some people might go around saying it's LeBron's fault, but I say it's organization fault more than anything.
There's a whole wide conglomerate of blame to go around, and we're not just gonna blame one person.
But exactly, and I appreciate that.
What we ain't gonna have though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And don't none of y'all come here trying to change the subject either. We talk about Russell Westbrook being disrespectful. This is what we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me I should support somebody who's telling me that if I don't like what I'm saying, take my ass home? That what you trying to say?
I think it's wrong on both parts. I don't think you should, like, when somebody's down, you shouldn't talk shit to them. That's you obviously asking for somebody to throw back vulgar back at you.
So I'm supposed to sit there. Okay, so let me get this straight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say if you're in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're not happy about how your partner's treating you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're asking for attention. You're asking for affection. You're asking for time. She's not giving you none of that, right? And she give you all the reason in the world that she's not giving you no attention. Whether it be she's always with her girlfriends, whether she's sucking another motherfucker's dick, whether she's at work, whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
But you're asking for attention, right? You put your time, you put your effort and energy to try and make this relationship work. but she's not doing her due diligence, right? And then when you complain to her about why you're not happy in a relationship, you elaborate on this fact that, hey, look, we're not spending enough time together. She comes back and thumb her nose up at you like you're a piece of trash. And I'm supposed to sit there and just be accepting of that?
Nah, hell no. Is she doing you like that? But that's not
Then
parallel
what
to what we doing
then
right
why do you
now.
think we doing why do you think we going at Russell Westbrook net like that?
Because he ain't do shit like that. He gave you effort every night. What are you talking about? He ain't half-assing you, bro. What are you talking about, bro? It might not be as in the cup of tea that you expected it to be, but he actually gave you full effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, his game is not mimicked well with these players that you have around this man.
So don't you think that's a problem for him going there?
Like I said, like it's false on both ends. Like, you feel me? For him to control his emotions and not allow that to get to him. But you seen that throughout his whole. He got a recipe for this, as in getting in with the fans. So I'm not really so much like, I kind of see his like, his what's this shit called when you got trails. I see his breadcrumbs from before. You know what I'm saying? OKC in his own town, nigga, and his team. So I totally see. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, the fan aspect, the ones who complain from the internet or anything like that, we gotta send out more positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fan, like, do anybody know what that fan said to him to get him hot?
They weren't the fans.
Well, it
He
was.
he was mad that the fans were booing at the stadium, and that fans were getting kicked out the stadium for booing this team.
Shit, yeah, get him,
He didn't
bro.
say
Yo,
fans that for once didn't saying they disrespectful. They just booed the team because the team out there playing like hot.
okay, okay. I get what you mean now. If they just booing, all right, that's kind of crazy because you're gonna be what it is. I feel like if they got Laker gear on, take that gear off. They ain't no fans. I agree with that.
Then you
You ain't gonna have
then
my
you had,
jersey on and boo me. That's
then you
weird.
had players talking to the fans after the fans was booing them.
Mm. Well, you had wholesome moments. For example, you had KD in Milwaukee where a fan was talking to him on the sideline, but saying shit. Oh, you were one for this, but he jokingly went back at him, like, saying certain shit. But it wasn't like, it had to be vulgar and shit like that. So, like I said, it's all about the approach of handling it. And then you already know Russ is already getting hit from every corner of direction in LA right now. It's Russ' fault. Russ doing this. Russ need to come out the bench. So he already in a hostile environment at
Man, we
home.
talk about none of that, man. Stop trying to change up the topic. We not talking about none of that. We're talking about him disrespecting fans after he go out there and stick out the joint. That's what we talking about. I don't hear nothing but him going off on whatever that is about, him being in the corner and all that. Man, we ain't talking about none of that.
Man, the fans, you got love their players that's given an opportunity, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't always get mad at the players. Sometimes them niggas come on the court, boo foo foo. You know what I'm saying?
So if they play like, so it's okay for them to play like complete doo doo with fans paying their hard earned money to go watch these people. But it's okay for them to go out there and stick out the joint and collect a paycheck.
It's
I can't
called,
do my job. I can't go out there and stink up the joint my job and still be able to collect a paycheck. They'll fire me.
but is it a consistent thing? No, he give you good games. When he give you good games, then he give you bad games once in a blue moon.
And I'm supposed
Just
to say
last game, niggas gave Russ
these
a
guys.
good game. Now it's like, oh, he got a bad game. Like, it's weird with him, bro. Like,
No,
people don't
he had
understand. Like,
many bad games. They had many bad games. It'll be one thing if this is a one off, but this has been a pattern all year.
I think people in the chat, just y'all reaching, man. Y'all not
Reach?
making no sense at all, bro. Y'all
Are
not
you
making no
serious right
sense,
now?
man.
What we reaching for?
I want to
What
call
we reaching
flagrant
for?
foul, man. It's crazy.
What we reaching for?
I'm just
So
saying.
I don't have a right to voice my displeasure and people who out there playing like trash, but we supposed to classify them as stars, right?
You come in their crib though. How you gonna come in somebody's crib and disrespect them? Ain't you? And that's kind of crazy if somebody pull in your crib and start calling you some shit. You gonna tell that nigga get the fuck out?
No, they get a foot in their ass before they get kicked out.
All
Literally.
right, but
So
you know
some other points.
Westbrook can't kick a nigga ass, so you know he gotta tell them nigga fuck out of here.
So
I
He
mean,
only
he
can
ain't that
vocally
tall
do
for
it to them,
nothing.
bro.
He supposed to kick somebody's ass if that nigga that tall, but maybe them dresses just have him like off his game though. But I don't know.
Oh,
It's
come
just
on,
a
see?
shame that these niggas out here playing. It's just a shame that all these niggas out here just piling on them. But that's good because maybe that'll get these motherfuckers back on their tip though. But I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but the way everybody's talking about these niggas being straight basura, it just goes to show you that if you're a star player, you got a big responsibility of keeping your game on point. So when you playing garbage, you gonna have niggas criticizing your game. So motherfuckers can get mad when people out here criticizing you when you out here staking up joint.
And what's wrong with that anyway? What's up, LB? What's up, panel?
what's up, Daz?
What's up, man? Well, I mean, I just tuned in. I'm just saying, like, what is the beef? I mean, if them fans paid for the tickets, then they got every right to boo, cheer, yell, scream, do whatever. Oh, they ain't touching and throwing things at the player, then it's all gravy.
How you gonna tell people leave? How you gonna tell people to leave the damn stadium because they booing these niggas for staking up the joint? They got blew out almost by 30 fucking points.
It's
Yeah,
called
to the
home court
Pelicans.
for a reason. Like, come on, guys. What are y'all serious right now?
Yeah, what do you mean? I paid tickets. I paid money for them
Motherfucker, I
tickets.
paid my good goddamn money to come see this shit, and you gonna get mad because I'm booing you? What the fuck? What the fuck that say about the players? What the fuck they say about the security?
You know how much them tickets cost?
Shit.
My thing is this, though. These are regular season games, meaning that you are coming to this event as a supporter of that team.
I don't give a fuck if it was a damn Super Bowl.
Yeah,
if your team out there staking out that joint shit, I'm gonna boo you, nigga. Fuck
That's
that
the way
shit.
it's supposed to go. What the hell?
So
that's the way it's supposed to go.
That's in all sports.
Yeah.
So niggas gonna start doing that for all sports.
They've been doing it for all sports.
Do you
not watch a Knicks game?
They've been doing that.
Do you not watch the Jets games?
Because the Knicks don't have an identity. That's why they do shit like
that. Do you not watch the Jets games?
They don't have an identity. That's the problem.
Them niggas get booed all day, and motherfuckers still show up to the stadium.
You go to the Eagles game when they suck.
Georgia Tech get their ass whooped by Georgia every year, and you still got fans in those damn stadiums. So
I'm gonna give you a prime example, and it gonna floor you, and you might not be shocked. OKC, they fan base still cheer them on, even though they lose in the game. They got one of the
There's a difference, though. There's a difference.
They pay money
OKC.
to boo, but like if you out here booing these motherfuckers for being ass, you should have security out there telling people to leave because they booing these niggas out the stadium. That's where they going too far. And I don't respect it.
I'm saying, look at the fan perspective, bro. Like, you got OKC who can probably get their ass demolished at the crib majority of the time, but you don't got the fans booing their ass. They still cheering, supporting them. You know what I'm saying? So I go back to the fan part.
Okay, hold on a second, real quick, right? Now, you comparing apples to oranges because, for one, OKC don't have any expectations to win anything. At least their players going out there and playing their hearts out on a given night. Yeah, they might be losing, but they going out there playing hard. Plus, there's no expectations. So,
I'm contracting
conversely,
the differences
with the Lakers,
and
they came in here with expectation of winning a championship. When they acquired Russell Westbrook, there was an expectation that this team was going to go to the NBA Finals, that this team was going to compete for a championship. After that, I traded away half the team to get this bump. And it was a championship.
They ain't going nowhere, man. It's over for you niggas, man. Stop dreaming, man. It's over for you motherfuckers. It's over for y'all. I ain't negative. I'm just being real, motherfucker.
No,
you know
it. You know why? You know why you're not being real? Because it's not in the off season. It's not we out of.
I don't give a fuck if it was in the off season, past season, day season, night season. It's over for y'all.
They still in the play-in. What are you talking about? They still got a chance to get to the playoffs. What you mean? They still got
y'all
a chance
ain't making
to
no damn playoffs.
One of the top 2 seeds. Remember, like, come on.
Who y'all
Bro.
gonna knock off with y'all team getting blown up by 30 points? Who y'all gonna knock off? Tell me that.
Tough
Shit, I
Pelicans
can't tell
team
with
at
the
that.
fans coming against players like this. Talk about like fans. They ain't gonna have no home court advantage. They'll never have home court advantage.
Y'all ain't gonna have none neither if y'all playing y'all stadium the way y'all getting blown up.
Fans out here complaining, but like, bro, come on, put some support in the air.
I'd be complaining too if my team got blew out like that. Shit, fuck that. If you got championship caliber players who playing like that, what that say about your team?
Y'all doing this hindsight shit, bro. Y'all doing the hindsight shit because y'all looking at it right now.
Hindsight.
But before, come on, bro.
Yeah, because you know,
I ain't doing shit. I'm just keeping it real. From what I've been hearing from everybody, these niggas shitting on them.
So let me ask you this, right? You pay a customer for products, right?
Of course.
Do you pay for products?
What happened?
Do you pay for products?
Yes, I pay for products.
Okay, so when you out there paying for ass, right, and you don't get no ass, don't you complain about it?
Listen, I just gotta take that L for that time, bro.
No, I just feel
yes or no, man. Come on now. Is it a yes or no?
What's the question?
He said if you paying for some pussy and if you don't get none, would you be mad? Yes or no?
No.
So you would just spend some money expecting not to get no ass. And you're gonna be happy about that. Right?
Like I said, if I was goofy enough to start off like that, I'm goofy enough to take it in.
Well, you evidently because you talking some goofy nonsense right now.
Nah, I'm speaking real with y'all, bro.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Fans got the right to boo, bro. I don't know where you.
I'm saying it's in every fucking sport. It's in any sport, man.
Did you not see the Philadelphia Eagles throw snowballs at Santa Claus? You don't know that?
But y'all nitpicking, and I don't understand.
Ain't nobody nitpicking. This ain't any sport. This ain't nothing new. This been happening.
Patriot.
This shit been going on, man.
You play like garbage, they're gonna boo you. That's just what it is.
Foxborough, them boys never turn on their team. Cleveland Browns. They always hype on their ass. Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys.
Did you not see Tampa Bay? Did you not see Tampa Bay?
They got Super Bowls. They got Super Bowl championships. They're a dynasty.
From 2 decades ago. The fuck?
They
still got Super Bowl championships though. Shit. This ain't any sport though.
Like I said, when it comes to sports fans, y'all just gotta learn how to be a good supporter. Stop being
look. They at the game.
Nigga, is you serious?
Are you serious right now, bro?
Get the fuck out of here, man. And I don't even know shit about basketball, but the way these niggas just landed on them, they deserve every fucking thing they getting. So it's just my opinion.
It happens, man. It happens, man.
Shit happens. It's life. You get paid all that money to stink up the joint. It's motherfuckers out here that have the skills to actually play better than these niggas, and they don't even get a chance to get in the NBA. But you paying these bum ass niggas all this fucking money just to stank up the joint.
And you would have a point. And you would have a point if they just lost this one game. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'll be like, all right, you got a point there. But they've been losing and then losing. People are tired of that. You know what I'm saying? They're tired of that shit.
I was a fan of the Detroit Lions when they went 0-16. So you can't tell me about defeat. Okay? And that was real fandom right there, man.
And that same squad that you're talking about, they were still fucking booing Matt Millen when he was the owner. He was the GM on that. They didn't like him. They didn't like Matt Millen on that. They wanted to get rid of him. It was signed all over. Fire Millen. Fire Millen.
No, I'm just saying, just like LeBron James in 2011, when he had a meltdown, I had a meltdown when I went 0-16, but I became an actual better understanding of a fan. I'm not a fan at all because that's too. It's
man,
too
Detroit Lions fans ain't trying to hear that shit.
Man, look, ain't nobody trying to listen to that nonsensical gibberish you spout right now. The fact of the matter is,
I'm a Georgia Bulldogs fan. You don't hear me talking about that. We just won the national championship. If we didn't win the national championship this year, I still would have been on these niggas for losing to Alabama 850 times. But we won though. When niggas win, I'ma cheer for them. And when niggas suck ass, I'ma boo you niggas and critique your game.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. There you go right there.
That fucking simple.
That's simple. Wow. I critique my squad.
God damn. No,
We lost
and I
4
don't even
Super
look at
Bowls, my nigga.
basketball, and I'm telling you what's real. Like, come the fuck on, man.
I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, bro. I lost 4 Super Bowls. I still
They
rock with
lost
them.
4 Super Bowls.
But when that motherfucker, when they fucking
lost
play like shit, I'm gonna get on their ass.
shit.
That's it.
So let me get
I'm
this
a
right.
fucking Falcons fan. We lost the damn Super Bowl in 2017. I'm still mad about that shit. Now, if we won, I would have been cheering like a cheerleader. But these niggas lost, and I'm gonna boo these niggas.
So let me get this right.
That's
So when you down bad, just kick their ass hard. That what y'all saying? Got you. Got it.
What you mean down bad?
Kick their
what the
ass.
fuck you mean?
They play like shit. They gonna get treated like
If you
shit.
play like ass, you gonna get booed. It's that fucking simple. How you don't understand that, dude?
That's shit. That's damn one-on-one.
Hey, let me say something. It's a shame that this the last day of Black History Month, and you can't even understand that these brothers out here playing like shit. You don't expect us
It's sad.
as certain fans in sports and shit. Like, it's crazy.
What the fuck?
So you trying to say you should never boo your team? You saying you should never boo your team, no matter what the fuck go on?
Listen, if it's disrespecting the game of the sport, then you do that. But if they're not disrespecting the game of the sport,
you act like they were throwing condoms at these niggas or something. Like they was Tennessee throwing mustard bottles at these niggas or something. Man, get out of here with that shit. Like these niggas were throwing grenades at these motherfuckers. They just going them.
They ain't throwing popcorn at them, throwing stuff at the players. That's all.
You act like it was Malice at the Palace Part 2 or something. Like, come on, man. They were just going them. You act like this Malice in the Palace. Like, get out of here.
Like they throwing chairs at them.
Like some brothers who are fans of their sport, of what they like in their team. Y'all sound like that. The dudes that's out there are casual. So y'all out here defending casual fans.
They players, man. Fuck you. No nigga superstar.
I don't think they casual. I don't think you spending $2,000 for. I don't think you spending $2,000 to $5,000 for 4 seats to be a casual fan.
Is LeBron James a casual player or a superstar? So you niggas be saying.
What happened?
He a bum, as far as I know.
Shit. You think I'm gonna be paying all that money for these niggas to be sucking ass?
You
know how much money a motherfucker paying all that money for? I ain't supporting shit, nigga. I don't even like basketball like that. But the shit I've been listening to for these niggas getting cooked, they deserve the shit.
I don't know.
That's in any sport, motherfucker. I don't see how you don't understand that. That's in any sport.
If I watch the tapes and I see effort, I can't say, oh man, this shit bum. Nah, this nigga put in effort. It's just not going together because it's not the right pieces that need to go together.
Put in effort to get that check, motherfucker.
Yeah,
they don't hesitate to stick their hand there and get that check on Tuesday or whatever like that.
Niggas be so busy at the club fucking with hoes, they're not working on their game and trying to come together as a team.
I don't know. James Harden doing quite well in Philly, so I don't know.
Man, anybody talk about James Harden right now? We not talking about that.
Game. That's one game, man. Come on now.
2.
How many games he played since he been in Philly?
2.
Well, that's 2 games then. You act like the nigga been there for 5 years.
And just to stay on topic, Russ
he still got a big belly. He still got a stomach like he 8 months pregnant.
Like I said, Russ give you what y'all need. Y'all just ain't put him in the right position. That's
Russ
all it
giving
is,
you
bro.
fashion. Russell Westbrook giving you Fashion Nova vibes. He ain't putting anything out there on that court.
And they really need to call the fashion police on them.
And you fans don't be in the inbox. Like if fans had access to a little bit of the inside of the locker room, maybe they probably act a little much better. But when they don't got no idea how that shit is, you got these casual, radical, I think I know all the game, but I don't even participate in the game itself. Not even go fucking shoot around type of shit. I'm assuming that these niggas ain't trying. Come on, man. That's
they
sick,
showing
man.
you how they playing. So what you talking about?
Bro, because there's a system that's not supposed to be working for them like that, bro. That's an organization problem, bro.
What's the system that's supposed to be working for them for not getting blown up by 30 points? What's the system for that then?
Actual defensive accountability, meaning communication, fundamentals. They gotta start with fundamentals to get back to that. Once you get fundamentals down, you're ready to do something. You see what
they should know that. How long LeBron James been in the game for him not to know that, or Russell Westbrook, or any other players that's supposed to be star caliber players? They don't know that already. and they veterans.
But you gotta understand, when your GM is not helping Russell Westbrook with the pieces around him to get his game to the
Man,
next level, it's
LeBron
bullshit. And
James
then you
is the
fans
GM.
are getting
And
upset at
don't
him.
nobody do nothing without LeBron James.
See, there go that stigma. Once again, it's embarrassing.
I'm telling the truth, motherfucker. Don't shit move on the Lakers without LeBron's
That's
say so.
cap. That's what I'm saying. You don't got no inside information on that, and you gonna pull that cap.
I ain't pulling no cap. My shit
That's why
sealed, my
Russell
nigga.
Westbrook snapped on them fucking fans, bro. Cause y'all niggas booing for no reason. Y'all don't know what the fuck going on. I don't care how
I
much
ain't
money
booing
you
nobody.
bullshit.
Them Lakers fans.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there because I know a lot what's going on. Beat writers, there's beat writers that be with that team all the time, and the beat writers will tell us everything we need to know about that team. They tell us when they practice, when they don't. You can't tell me that stuff on the court is a result of them practicing. You cannot.
Shit. If that practice, all
If
them
that
niggas
right
need to
there
be out the
is indicative
NBA.
when they practice, that they need a thorough reevaluation. You can't
They
tell me
don't
they were
need
out
no
there
money
practicing,
playing like that.
sticking up the joint like that.
Shit.
I don't think they practicing, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's the point. They ain't practicing. Maybe if they practice, they'll do something.
I think that's the difference, LB. I don't see no. If it's no practice, how you trying to do it in game for a format? It's not gonna help.
They out there playing like that, but yet they making millions of dollars. Look,
All
when
that
I pay
money.
my money for something, I expect a return on my investment. And when I don't get that return on investment, I have every right to complain about my return on investment that I'm not getting. Period.
Damn right.
That's an organization problem, bro.
Man, I don't care about no organization problem. They need to get it right. They want my money. They need to get it right. No different if these politics come around my town, talk about I need to vote for them. Guess what? If they're not giving me my tangibles, they ain't getting no vote.
They ain't talking about the reparations. They ain't getting shit but a slam on the door, motherfucker. Don't knock on my
That's
door
right.
if you ain't talking about that. Fuck all that.
Hey, when you put your money towards something, don't you want a return on your investment? Then wait, what?
Of course.
All right, then. So what's all this bullshit you talking?
No, I go in there with a positive mindset and try to look at solutions instead of harping on problems. That's all.
Well, you know what? I channel my negative energy when I don't get what I pay for.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think you need to start planting trees then. Put that energy into that. Turn that
Man,
negative
look,
into
I got some
positive.
other things I put my time and energy to. I ain't planting no goddamn trees. Man, you can roll it up and smoke it.
No, not trees like that, but trees to breathe oxygen, so we all can breathe through this crisis.
Well, I breathe the oxygen when I'm inhaling some reefer.
We breathing right now.
Yeah,
that's right.
But we need more trees because when y'all hibernate like this, because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about sometimes.
Well, I know what I'm talking
about.
Air. Hold on, time out. Hold on, don't do that. You be disrespectful right now because when I put my face on this camera and I'm putting out some information, I put my credibility on the line.
Yeah, LB definitely know what he's talking about. So
don't come here and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking
about. Call out my line that I said you ain't know what you're talking about.
When I'm putting out a piece of information regarding the Lakers or politics or whatever the case may be, I do my research before I come in here and start spouting some stuff. Because I know that if I don't do that, there's going to be somebody out there in the cosmos that's be willing to take a needle to my bubble and tell me I'm on cap. That you don't know what you're talking about. That you don't have none of the information. So, of course, when I'm sitting here and I'm saying something and I'm in front of this camera, you best believe I take my name and my credibility very seriously. I'm not going to, because I don't got no horse in the race. But when I'm a fan and I'm telling you I don't like what I'm seeing out there, I have a right to say that. Now, I'm not out there throwing batteries and calling them all kinds of names under the sun and all that. That's when you cross the line, right? When you throwing things at players and cussing them out and talking about their family and all that. We're not talking about none of that. I'm talking about what I'm seeing on the court. And what I'm seeing on the court is not conducive to the attention, the money, and the energy that they're getting. You satisfied with that effort you saw out there last night? As
You
a
can never
basketball
be
fan,
satisfied
are
with
you
it.
satisfied with what you saw from the Lakers last night?
Never satisfied.
All right, then. So if you're not satisfied with that, but I'm supposed to not say nothing. I'm supposed to just sit there and just be a good old boy, right?
No, I think you're getting the concept wrong. I don't think you need to be a
Well,
good
what I'm
old
getting
boy.
wrong,
I just need you to
You
be a
ain't getting that wrong.
supporting boy. You know?
man. Look, I'll
A
support them when
supporter,
they
boy.
support me.
Fuck all that.
It's
I
a quid
support you.
pro quo.
I can see if these niggas were winning, but they've been losing. That's in any sport. Any sports fan can tell you that if your team out here stinking up the joint, they gonna boo. They gonna
I
critique what the fuck is going on with the players or the team or the organization, and they're gonna try to make some corrections on it. But if you keep constantly losing and losing and losing, and you don't expect motherfuckers to say nothing after they done spent their hard-earned money to see these niggas stink up the joint, then you must be crazy. You expect me not to say nothing?
listen. Brooklyn Nets went on 11-game losing streak. I ain't cry. I still
That's
support.
you.
Yeah,
But
because
there's a lot of other Brooklyn Nets fans
I know
that
how
That's
to.
did.
you one person.
That's why I'm trying to teach. That's why I'm trying to spread this information out for everybody, so we don't have to get to this no more. This is embarrassing.
So you were satisfied with them losing 11 games in a row.
I was not satisfied.
All right, then.
I was encouraging them each day. Y'all got this. This is y'all one. Lost 3 in a row. Damn, y'all got the next one. 4 in a row. Shit, we just gotta make a little adjustment. 5 in a row. Damn, all right, just a little defense, we gonna get it. 8 in a row. Still love the effort. That was a close-ass game.
Okay.
8 in a row.
So before you filibuster your way out this discussion, I'm gonna bring you back to that, right? So when the Brooklyn Nets lost 11 games in a row, what Brooklyn Nets player came out was being disrespectful to the fans?
James Harden.
Okay. So James Harden was how was James Harden being disrespectful?
On the court, he ain't show no effort. But nobody was on top of his tail about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think actions are louder
were
than
you happy
words.
about that?
What happened?
Was you happy about James Harden going out there doing that?
I wasn't happy, but I still support.
So you would let somebody spit in your face and use
So he can do that shit, but the fans can't boo. But you'll say that's disrespectful. So he can do some shit like that, but these fans can't be out here booing these players for stinking up the joint.
No. What he did, as in blatantly just giving up, you could boo that because you're disrespecting the game. When you showing
okay,
full
and what
effort,
you think? So
and you
what you
just
think
missing shit.
So what you think this is right here? You don't think LeBron, Russell Westbrook, and all them dudes out there disrespecting the game and disrespecting the Lakers uniform by going out there getting blown out? Look, if this was a one-off, I can see that you would had an argument if this was a one-off. But the thing is, it's not a one-off. This has been happening all year.
Russell Westbrook be here in front rim.
Man,
Always,
look,
I mean, like,
I'm not talking about individual players getting the blame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Russell Westbrook. He'll go out there, stink out the joint, and then when we calling him on his performance, why do you think we calling his performance? Why do you think we calling him out on his performance? Right? If he's supposed to be this great player, but putting up all these triple-double numbers and all that, people talk about he's one of the best players in the game. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. All this nonsensical gibberish, right? Now, if he's supposed to play like that, and we're not getting that, don't we have a right to complain? After what we seen him, after this quote-unquote great player that he's supposed to be, even though he can't hit the side of a barn, he can't hit the side of the Pacific Ocean.
But y'all knew what y'all getting into it. So it's like, if you know the bro was a cheater and you expect to change, bro, you just gotta prepare yourself for that shit, nigga.
We did not want Russell Westbrook.
But y'all, bro, it's not that y'all. What? Y'all Showtime Lakers. Y'all want a Showtime. Y'all all about stardom. Fuck out of here. Y'all wanted him more than LeBron.
No. Look, the Showtime Lakers had one thing in common with them and going to the NBA Finals. They practiced. They played together as a team. A lot of those guys that was on that team were drafted. They didn't get. You might have had one or two people come there via free agency through a trade, but for the most part, a lot of those guys were drafted. Get your facts straight. Now, I don't understand. You always got to be this. Always got to be someone jack off that come up in here.
It's fucking crazy, man. Like that's in all sports, man. Fans do that. So you expect me not to boo a motherfucker when he's sucking ass while you playing the game? And I told this nigga, man, I don't even look at basketball like that. But for me hearing these niggas getting blown out by almost 30 points, that goes to show you that some of these fans will be out here just be like, okay, they got blown out, but shit, we still gonna cheer for them. But if this shit been happening game after game after game throughout the whole season, you expect these fans not to say nothing?
Right. Gideon, you can attest to this. Julius Randle was thumbing his nose down and thumbing this. He would give it thumbs down to Knicks fans after they're getting destroyed by the Boston Celtics or whatever like that.
Right. I get that. One, we won the game, and two, I get what you're saying, LB. When Randall did the thumbs down, that was disrespectful to the Knicks fans because here's what I believe, and I agree with you guys. If you want people to not boo you, perform on the court, show leadership, play up to your potential, and you're good. If you play like garbage, you don't play up to your potential, and you just look like a days ago, then you deserve to get booed. Like what Russell Westbrook, his opinion to me was disrespectful, saying that, oh, they shouldn't boo us. Dude, your team was down 30 points, 32, to a Pelicans team without Zion Williamson that's been average out, mediocre all year. Your team did a horrible job rotating to shooters. You turned the ball over 23 times. LeBron had no impact in that game. Westbrook was bad. Everyone played bad. No ball movement, no player movement. The fans had the right to boo. And also, Jeannie Buss left during the game. Just want to throw it out there. So it's like, I don't know, man. It was a terrible performance by the Lakers. And Russell Westbrook's opinion to me, I respect Westbrook. It's not his idea. He can believe what he wants, but I just don't respect the opinion itself. That just meant don't respect the opinion itself from Westbrook, because it's like you're telling us that we should just be satisfied when your team plays bad. Dude, the fans have the right to get pissed and boo you because your team is not performing. Your team is 27-33, okay? Your team is the 9th seed. You can't use the AD excuse because when you were healthy, you guys were inconsistent. And the problem with this team right now is that they don't have unity. They have no leader. There's no continuity. So Westbrook saying that BS that, the fans shouldn't boo is idiotic.
Yeah, no different than if I were to go to a restaurant, right? Say I go to Ruth Chris Steakhouse, right?
Right.
I go to Ruth Chris. Hey, I want that ribeye there. I want that ribeye medium, right?
Right.
If they come back with that thing well done, then I'm going to have a problem with them.
Right.
Period. So what's all this stuff I'm supposed to show compassion and all this other stuff, but they spit in my face. It ain't going down like that.
Fast. You respect results. I get what you're saying, but you respect results.
Hell yeah.
There's a certain level of expectation when you don certain uniforms. If you don't want to be part of that, then don't don the uniform.
Right. And I just want to just ask you this. What do you think about the Lakers' new arena named Crypto.com Arena?
I hate it.
I don't like the name.
What the hell?
That's a stupid name, Crypto.com Arena. It feels like it's like a high school name or a college
Sound
name.
like some African shit, like a Nigerian scammer done bought the building. Like that don't sound right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like it, but we're going back to the original topic. I don't like it. I hate it. It's disgusting. Period.
Right.
Now we're going right back to why these players feel the need to disrespect the fans when all the fans looking for is their return on investment. We put our time, energy, and effort into talking up our favorite team, and the least we need, is to play with some effort, play with some pride, play with some respect. That's all we asking, and we can't even get that. But yet, y'all want to thumb y'all nose up at us like we did something to y'all.
Right. And now they're only 2.5 up on the Pelicans. And don't forget this too. They're also 2.5 up on the Blazers for 11th. And they're only 3.5 up on the Spurs. So I think this is just me. I still think the Lakers. I know you guys don't think they'll make the playoffs. I still think they will, but I will say this: if they don't turn things around, they're gonna be in trouble, man. To me, man, that problem with that team, man, there's no accountability. They all bark. The Lakers talk too much. They think that they say, "Oh, we'll do this and do that," but they don't show on the court. You know.
All I know is I'm not happy with what I'm seeing right now, and I'm going to voice my displeasure every which way, shape, form, fashion. He ain't got to like it, but he going to learn to love it. That's all I'm saying.
Did you say 23 turnovers in one game?
Yeah,
Man, they would turn that
23,
ball over like
and that's
how
16 at the half.
they would turn that ball over
God
like how
damn.
Trump was turning over his goddamn own staff at the White House.
They were passing the ball to the invisible man. They were passing with the blindfold on. They would pass. The turnovers were so bad, man. They made the Orlando Magic look good. That's how bad the Lakers look, man. They look the freaking Detroit Pistons look good, man. The Lakers play with no sense of pride, man. Like the fact that on ESPN, national televised can get thrashed the way you did, that was ridiculous.
What's up, underrated? What's up, homie? What you got, man?
Salute, man.
Salute to y'all, your families, and even in the chat. Dressbook, man. He got nerve, man. Come on.
That boy got a lot of nerve in it.
Dressbook got a lot of nerve.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes to show that these players today, they don't want to play team ball. It's all about them.
They all bark, man. The Lakers just talk. They don't show on the court. They just talk.
And Detroit Pistons, they fought, and they won.
Mm-hmm. Got the Atlanta game-winning shot. Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. In the NBA, if you keep on playing with a team, you keep on playing, you're going to win by talent, and then you're going to put an action to it. Any team in the NBA is capable to be beaten.
Mm-hmm.
He's a vet. He hit the shot. Okay, they deserve to win. That's it.
Right. And the Pelicans came out with gusto. They came out with pride, passion. They let their game do the talking. Everyone contributed. Ingram, CJ, Herb Jones, Valanciunas, Devontae Graham. Everyone did their part, man. And what's so sad is that Willie Green outcoached Frank Vogel last night too.
Okay. I would say this though. Ingram, for Ingram, he used to be with Lakers. It was personal for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad that he kept his emotions in and let it show. So I can't imagine how he feel when he beat them and it was happening, but yeah. But you notice though, anybody that left LeBron, right? They play well.
Mm-hmm. Right. Kuzma playing well without LeBron. Clarkson, yeah.
They play very well. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I wish they find a way to Dwight Howard can go to another team because he just wasteful. Well, they got to blow that team up. Just I ain't gonna talk about them, but yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna blow it up. Trust me. Come off season, everybody, we getting them We getting on that fire sale for the low.
It's just like the jizzer. You gonna have to diversify your buns, nigga.
Damn right.
Yeah.
This man had the nerve to say that we ain't got right to boo them if we don't like them. Boy, I tell you, boy.
Lost your fucking mind, man. Don't you ever come up in here talking like
The
that.
team was getting walloped by 32. Like seriously, what do you want the fans to do? Just chill? Nah, they're gonna be pissed. Your team was getting body slammed by 32. And here's what's even worse: this was a national televised game, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why these national TV keeps showing the Lakers, man. Come on, they have them against the Mavs on TNT, Clippers on TNT, and you got the Warriors on ABC. If I were ABC, man, you have the Sixers and the Heat that night. Show that game, man, not the bum Warriors Lakers game.
And tell me if I'm right or wrong, yo. Westbrook had more turnovers than assists. Am I correct?
Correct. Russ had 1 assist, 1 dish. West by 7 turnovers. Correct.
Oh my god! Hey,
So he didn't get his triple double that game.
Same thing with LeBron. LeBron had 3 assists and 7 turnovers. They both were garbage last night, in my opinion.
But this is not the first time the year happens. This is not the first time the year happens. It's not. Because how I found out about LB, my godson called me. He said, "Don't even watch the game." What you mean? Don't watch it because no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was disgusting last night. Man. I watched that game, man. I was at work. I watched that game, man. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" I didn't even know that was on. I didn't even know it was on TV last night. I thought it would have been on NBA TV.
It should have been on League Pass, to be honest. That game should be on League Pass, not ESPN. The Lakers got to stop getting this national. Should be on League Pass.
No, he's right. Get him right.
Why put the Lakers on ESPN? With the Knicks. Not to switch the topic, LB. Same thing with the Knicks. Why the Knicks on TV so much, man?
Right,
I'm tired of these teams.
This Knicks is my team too. And I just want to say one thing about the Knicks. I'm gonna tell you this: it's time to play the young players. Get Tibbs out of here.
I'm 50-50 on keeping Phibbs. I'll probably wait. I'm 50-50. I won't fire him yet, but I'll see what he does next year. But I can understand why people want him gone. But back to the Lakers, man. I'm tired of these random ass teams getting TV time. I understand they're a big market. I understand that. But at the same time, if you're ESPN, TNT, this team is trash, man. Stop putting this team on national televised, man. This team is trash.
Maybe here's a concept. Maybe if you don't want them to boo, just maybe go out there and play better, make a shot.
Pretty much, and defend too.
We telling this dude that too. He had like he had amnesia or something. Like he didn't understand what the fuck me and LB was saying. Like he had like that didn't happen in any sport. Every sport gonna boo their team when they playing like garbage.
Yeah.
That's been going on for years.
So you could play tournament ball. If you don't play it, you get booed. Fuck, I got booed when I play ball. Our team, what is it? We play ball, then.
Hell, I booed myself Saturday when I posted a live stream of me playing basketball. Hell, I play like garbage. I booed myself.
Oh, y'all seen this shit? So funny. I was like, LB out there trying to ball and shit. He was doing his thing.
Well, at least you booed yourself. But we talking about 2 players that they said in this in this era that they said that they put them up there. You got one. Don't fans shouldn't boo you, and you got another one once every doggone call.
Pretty much. Man, that game was so bad, man. ESPN should just show the movie instead of watching that trash. Like, man, that game was a disaster, man. If you're a Lakers fan,
Put on one of the Lifetime movies. We ain't watching this shit. Put it on the Lifetime movie.
Pretty much, pretty much.
Put on Sports Century.
Shit, I'm out there, man. Them dudes out there, Russell Westbrook out there shooting bricks. This dude shoot enough bricks, man. You can build a house on that shit.
Pretty much. He shot bricks. LeBron James was quiet as a ghost until the fourth quarter when it didn't matter. Melo didn't really provide much energy. Other than the second quarter, he didn't really do much. DeAndre Jordan's a grandpa. He's old. Malik Monk didn't do anything. The Lakers, man, the Los Angeles losers this year. That's why I call them this year. The Los Angeles losers this year, man. That team, man, plays with no sense of pride. And Frank Vogel's adjustments is bad. I don't blame Jeannie Butts for leaving the game so long. I don't blame her. The team was down by 25 at the time. They were down 32 the whole game. That team has no soul. That team has no soul.
There was no fight.
No fight, no effort, no grit, no toughness.
No fight.
I'm supposed to just smile at that, right? I'm supposed to just be encouraged. I'm supposed to still provide encouragement, even though they spit in my face by how they play.
But you know what's so sad, LB and y'all was so sad when you talk to them like the Lakers, some of the Laker fans. You know what they said? Why are you picking on them? They do the best.
Well, you picking on LeBron, man. Well, you picking on LeBron.
They picking on LeBron. Why you picking on Westbrook? They not getting it done. And I'm sick and tired of these people always talking about history, but y'all want to go. Y'all want to. Like 30 years are down. That's when you want to talk about history. Y'all never talk about history of beyond. I remember the Laker teams. I'm a Knicks fan, but I remember the Laker teams back in the 80s. You crazy? Even the bench had fight.
Mm-hmm. Right. There's plenty of things that's wrong with this Laker team. One, the arena name sucks. Two, their team plays with no passion. Three, I'm talking about this season. I'm just talking about this season. One, the new arena name stinks. Two, the team plays with no passion. Three, the front office is not doing their job. And four, to add to your point, underrated darkness, this team is all bark. They talk too much. They don't show on the court. They talk too much.
Yeah.
They already came into the season with the wrong mindset, bro.
Yeah.
When LeBron's saying that, oh well, you know, I don't need there's nothing I can learn in year 19. And Russell Westbrook coming out saying that, well, you know, turnovers don't count in the preseason. I really don't need to change my game for nobody. And all this other boy.
Yo, and let me put this out.
The nerve of these niggas to be talking like that.
And let me say this.
The nerve of these niggas to be talking like that.
It's not making this up. It actually was said. It was actually said.
I believe him. I believe him.
It's actually said.
Because some of these players would say some stupid shit like that, knowing damn well they getting paid all this money, but you out here staking up the joint and playing like doo-doo.
So Gillian, man, when we play 1-on-1, right? I just want you. I'm just gonna let you know. Don't play defense on me, all right? That's what it means, right?
Right. The Lakers were so trash last night that all of us would play harder than what they did last night. That's how bad.
I did. I said, "Yo, you get $2 million. Where that play at? Let's go. I'm locking up. Yeah,
yeah."
And
it's just disgusting, bro.
Really
I mean, these guys playing with no effort, no heart. I mean, why are you even out there, man? If you're gonna go out there and play like that, why are you even out there, bro?
Right. They had no killer instinct. That's the thing. The Lakers have no killer instinct. They don't. This team doesn't like each other. To me, they don't like each other.
They just in it for the check. Russell Westbrook could have just stayed at home and tried on dresses if he was going to do all that. So,
that's why his name is Dressbrook.
Westbrook's a great player. To me, Westbrook's a great player, but sometimes his ego takes the best of him. Sometimes.
But the sad thing about it, he's on the. You know what I'm saying? He's in the bigger team, right? Bigger market is costing him. But everybody think that, oh, it just happened. No, this been happening. It's just the microscope of him is so big right now. We really see the. I'm not talking about y'all fellas. I'm just talking about people that is listening. Y'all have to understand. This been going on for years.
Yep.
Well, y'all need to understand that.
and some people won't, sadly, but that's how it is. But I understand what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying, though. To me, man, this team doesn't fit. It was supposed to be a super team, but this is one of the worst super team. This is one of the worst. Uh, uh this is probably this is one of the most heartless Laker teams I ever watched. This is supposed to be a super team. LeBron, Westbrook, AD. It was supposed to be well. I know you guys didn't have faith on the Lakers, but they're supposed to be a super team to compete for a championship. And the fact that this team plays with no sense of pride, they don't use it. They have no real depth. They don't defend. They don't like each other. Frank Vogel doesn't make the right adjustments. Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss did a poor job constructing this team. This team's just it doesn't fit, man. They don't mesh at all.
It doesn't match and go more your point, Gilly. The sad thing about it, y'all got LeBron and Westbrook, and you trade away the nucleus of young players that could have been the staple point of your team. And look what they at right now.
Yeah, they're fighting for a playoff spot. And I still think they'll make the playoffs, but I wouldn't be shocked if they don't. Like they right now.
This team ain't going nowhere, bro.
No, they came reaching for the tournament.
I mean, technically they're still in the tournament, technically, but if they do somehow get, I'm just saying a hypothetical. If they do somehow get to the playoffs, they're going home in the first round.
So they're not even gonna get that far, bro. You being optimistic right now.
They're not. Yo, that game that they lost last night put a stamp on
it. A nail in the coffin.
And that was on ESPN. And that trash is on ESPN. I felt bad. I felt bad for Ryan Rucco, Richard Jefferson, anyone who.
I feel bad for the fans who paid that money. I feel bad for them.
Me too. Yeah, right.
I feel bad for the fans too.
They need to refund them their money if they was playing like that.
I don't know if it's Crypto.com Arena or something, but it's like this team at home this year has been trash, man. If I were to, I'm just trying to be funny. If I were the Lakers, if I were the LA, one, change your arena name. Your new arena name stinks. Two, get a better team, man. Like change the roster. And Frank Vogel, I don't think he's coming back next year. So
I don't think he want to come back.
Now, why would he want to come back to that?
Right.
You know, some diehard shit. I'm getting too old for this shit.
And I'm not gonna put. Listen, I know we want to blame Frank Vogel. I'm not gonna put all the blame for him.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying.
I ain't say you. I'm just saying.
Okay.
In general, I'm not, but I'm just saying that it's really, really sad. It's really sad, and I'll tell you, I think Melo is like one of my favorite players. I just wish Melo never went to the Lakers. I think he should have went somewhere else.
Yeah, he could have gone to us. I'm a Knicks fan, but most were rooting for the
too. Yeah.
He could have gone to New York, or this is just fun. I'm just trying to be fun. Or he could have gone to my team that I also like watching, the Suns, for if he wants a championship.
I would not want to come to the Knicks because I ain't gonna talk every time I mention Tibbles and Biz, I get angry. So let's just keep on talking about the Lakers, man. I know.
Yeah. I get that, but I don't think Melo's gonna be back in LA. I doubt it. They gotta revamp this roster, man. They gotta revamp this roster.
But I would say this: picture Melo would have been in Phoenix.
With him and one of my other favorite players, Chris Paul, because I also like Chris Paul too. Him, Melo, Book, Ayton, Crowder, Bridges, Johnson, Payne. Wow. And you got Craig and Holiday. Wow, that would be nice. Because Melo would have helped his Suns with bench scoring too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he would call a lot of mismatches too. And and if you know about, I'm gonna tell you what really impressed me about Phoenix is always their defense, is they half court execution.
And they good defensively too. Don't forget the defense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the defense got much better because they got three bigs, and a lot of people can say about McGill they want to. He do got championship pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to help out. And then the other two players, Malabo, he's a vet, and I'm telling you, they, you can see, look in the eye, they hungry. They want.
They want to get back to the finals. Again, not to switch the topic from the Lakers to the Suns. I know the Suns have lost 2 in a row, so they're starting to cool off a little bit, but I do want them to win the title. I'm a Knicks fan, but I kind of want the Suns to win the title this year for Chris Paul, for Booker, for Aiden, you know what I mean? Because I felt bad for them last year, man. That team has a lot of heart, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't. Yeah, I definitely want Phoenix to win. I really do, because oh my God, I might have to go make me a drink. But
Lakers fans drank last night. They were drinking last night, man. In a bad way. They needed to drink after watching that trash last night.
yeah, man, it's sad. It's really sad. But if you were to hear, if y'all were to hear these people making excuses, you cannot make no excuse for what happened last night.
Right. Don't make the AD excuse. I don't want to hear that because the Pelicans didn't have Zion.
Yeah, they had AD, and even if they would have had AD tonight, it probably would have been worse.
Pretty much. I mean, I think it would have been a little more competitive, but they would have lost the game more than likely because even when the big three were healthy, they've been inconsistent anyway. I mean, think about it. They lost it. They barely beat the Rockets because Kevin Porter rimmed out a 3 over LeBron. 2, they got waxed by the Suns. Lost to the Warriors without Klay Thompson. Also got virtually blown out by the Bucks. Even when the big three are healthy, this team is still struggling, man. This team's still not that good when healthy. They're not.
You know what I think the other teams do, LB? And I think when they play against the Lakers, man, they say, "Yo, man, I can have a career night, man."
Hey,
Yeah,
underrated. Hey, underrated. Real quick. Hey, Eric, underrated. Hey, hold it down while I gotta make a phone call real quick.
All right, we got you.
All right, I'm not gonna end the street. Keep on cooking, y'all.
All right.
Right.
I believe that. I believe that. I be like, yeah, man. Like, I think if you would have played, I think you would have had a career night. Yo, get it, man.
Probably. Same thing with you two guys, too.
Yeah, and you too. I forgot your name. What's your name?
Eric.
Eric. I think you had a career there. I really do. But like,
Shit, I would have been on some like Mike shit. I would have been out there balling, you know.
Yeah, man. Be like, I know you see underrated, man. You want? I'll be 6 man. I'll be 6 man. We can win tonight. You want it back?
Yeah.
Why not? Hey.
Right. Is it just me or Crypto.com Arena's like a curse for the Lakers this season? Like, they gotta change that name. Man.
I told you, man. That's a Nigerian scammer stadium name. Like this, I think one of them Nigerians done bought the stadium because I don't know what's up with these dudes changing the stadium's names and stuff. Like,
and leave it alone.
Right, yeah, just leave that shit alone.
Staples Center.
Now you good.
Great. Like Crypto.com Arena, it feels like a high school or college name. Like, why we need? Like, come on, man. Hey, you want to go to the crypt on weekend? Yeah. What the hell, man? Staples Center was fun. It's like Madison Square Garden changing their name. Imagine that, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I still call on the Redskins, even though they changed their fucking name for the 800th time. I still call them the Redskins.
The Commanders, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna call it Crypto.com Arena. I'm calling it Staples, man. If I were the Lakers, man, why even change the name? Like, why? Like, why? There's many reasons wrong with the Lakers. One, the arena name, the new arena name stinks. 2, the team is poorly constructed. 3, the coaching has not been all that good. The front office is quiet, doesn't know what they're doing this year. I mean, I feel that ever since 2020, they've been satisfied. With one, you get what I'm saying? Ever since 2020, they've been satisfied getting one title rather than try to build for more glory,
Yeah.
Like what do you think underrated? What do you think about Crypto.com Arena, the new arena name for the Lakers?
Whack. Whack. What kind of name is that? I mean, like, come on.
Whoever took that name was drunk. Like, what? Crypto.com arena. Why even .com? Why?
Yeah, just like the Knicks. So Knicks is bad. Madison Square Garden, that's an icon. That's us.
Right.
So
And
they
there's
gonna say
beef.
like Metropolitan Crypto. What is you talking about? That don't make
Right.
no sense.
They should have
Leave
just
it
kept
Staples and that's it.
Staples Center. You should have left it alone.
That's
You should have left it
right.
alone. The only like fun news about Crypto.com arena was Westbrook posterizing Gobert. Ironically, the 2-0 against the Jazz at home. Weird, huh? But it's like, other than playing Utah, Crypto.com arena is like a curse for the Lakers, though. They lost to the Pacers at home in that same building. Got killed, lost to the Bucks, got killed at home, lost to the Pelicans, man. They gotta change that name, man, back to the Staples Center, man. Because when Staples Center, Lakers usually play with, I know they were inconsistent this year, but usually in Staples Center play with glory. But when it comes to Crypto.com arena, this team, man, plays with no sense of pride. Man, that's one of the worst things for a stadium ever, man. That feels like a college name. Crypto.com arena. What the heck?
You gotta be changing the names into like the Smoothie King Arena or like the Bojangles Arena. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Well, the Pelicans arena is Smoothie King Center, actually.
Well, I believe that there's just certain things you just leave alone.
Yeah, man. They should just let the stadium alone and just
Oh,
concentrate on the roster, man. Yeah.
Certain things you don't mess with because people gonna know that name because of tradition and stuff. Like,
And it's right.
I don't
It's too
know.
long of a name, too. Crypto.com arena is too long of a name. Staples Center was right to the point.
right. And at the same time, I forgot who said about tradition, and I think that they fail to understand tradition. Like tradition is a bad thing.
Yeah.
There are certain teams.
Hmm.
It's all about the Knicks, right? Knicks. I see. I was born and raised in New York. You know what I'm saying? Getting what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Knicks is a culture. It's not
Right.
just. There are some teams in the NBA, just a team in the city. Knicks is a culture. So
Yeah.
this, so I didn't mean to switch. So I was
No,
talking.
fine, fine, fine. You're fine.
I was talking to somebody. They said if you would have been an owner, I said I would have been an owner. I would get people that knows the culture, basketball culture in New
Right.
York. That's what we got to start from. They said, "Why about outside?" Because I don't want to worry about people out there. Because this look what happened. We got some people outside. They mess it up. So I was telling you, I would get the people in New York that knows culture. I have Mark Jackson that be my
Right.
coach.
Right. I agree. Also, get players who, excuse me, if you used to work there, I get what your point. You want to work with people who know the game, who are passionate about the game. Also, get the players who want to play for the team, for the city. And also, this is just me. If I was an owner, I would never change the arena name ever. That's just me personally.
Ever. You know,
Never.
Hey, Gideon, what you get off that arena name? We talk about Russell Westbrook playing like garbage. I don't care what that darn arena name.
I know. I know. I'm just making a point. My point I'm saying is that Russell Westbrook's playing like. I get what my point. I'm saying that Westbrook's playing like dog crap. LeBron, it really knows since All Star break. He hasn't looked the same. LeBron's not really had an impact since All Star break. Have you noticed that though?
you know what I think? I think that he just collected that. You know what his team is? Space
Mhm.
Jam.
Yeah,
Going on, you know who it is, you know what.
That's his team.
pretty much.
Space Jam.
It
Yeah.
is.
Hmm.
They
He
should have
seemed like
never
he
remade
more
that
happy.
fucking
He
movie,
seemed
man.
like he more
Michael
happy
Jordan
with
did it way
them.
better.
Yeah, he more happy with them than. I mean,
I guess he just want the season to end to this point. He just want the season to end. I mean, look, they're 27 and 33. All right, the schedule gets bad later in the season. What do you guys think the Lakers will finish? I say slightly the AC. What do you guys think they'll finish?
in which place?
Yeah,
What they at now right now?
9 seed.
11th.
Wow, they don't make the plan.
No.
So who do you think leave? Who do you think over? Who do you think gets in the 9 or 10 seed? You have New Orleans, San Antonio, and Sacramento, and Portland. Yeah, who do you think gets the 9, 10?
Say it again.
There's four teams. There's New Orleans, San Antonio, Sacramento, and Portland. If LA drops out of the play-in, what two teams do you think will replace them?
I will go out the limb. I would say Sacramento
Wow.
and San Antonio for now.
Okay.
But the other two teams I would not count out either.
Hmm. Right.
And also you gotta understand too. The Blazers they playing well. San Antonio is getting it done, and now you see really a lot of people don't know. Now you see like Fox and them. They look like they getting it together.
Sacramento's kind of been mediocre, to be honest. They're kind of been mediocre. San Antonio, I can see where you're coming from, and I want to throw these things in there. Did you know Greg Popovich is only 2 wins away from having the most wins as a head coach ever? Like, just want to throw it out there. He's only
Wow.
2 wins away from that. I got LA finishing number. I got the Lakers finishing number 8, just barely getting in. I got the Wolves number 7. I got the Lakers number 8. I think the Clippers missed the playoffs barely. The,
Hmm. I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I just don't see. I think the Clippers go get it, but I'm just saying that. I'm saying that but this is the key though. If the Lakers win, if they lose 3 more games, they done.
they're in
I feel
trouble.
they done right now.
They're in trouble. They got
They definitely
Dallas.
gonna lose 3 more games.
They got Dallas. Ironically, the LA Clippers and Golden State.
That's not that's not easy.
Nope,
We
it's
looking
not.
at we looking at even if they go 2-1, that's still not gonna cut it. But if they go 0-3,
Oh,
they finish.
they're in trouble because by the time if they go 0-3 and let's say a New Orleans or a San Antonio gets hot or Portland gets hot, then LA's in trouble.
Yeah, because one of them teams. Okay, I'm glad you made that because New Orleans, and you got to think about Dame. He be back like in 2 weeks, right?
I don't think maybe, but I don't see Dame coming back. I doubt it. I don't think he's coming
Okay,
back.
well they really don't need Dame anyway because they get hot, and I'm telling you, they get hot. Them two teams get hot, and also the other team, San Antonio.
True. You don't want to
This
count out
was
Greg
a
Popovich.
trouble.
Right. Right. DeJounte Murray's had a great year. Keldon Johnson's had a good year. I know San Antonio's mediocre this year, but DeJounte Murray's had a great year. Keldon Johnson's had a good year. Jakob plays hard. Lonnie Walker can shoot. And is athletic. St. and Doug McDermott. They play hard every night, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Ironically, you want to hear this? Ironically, the Spurs destroyed the Lakers in the final game of Staples Center. People forget about that. And Bates G up had 30 points. I remember that. We went 11 for 11. That was crazy. Just want to throw it out there. But um, I still got the Lakers making the playoffs, but I can see why you guys don't have them there. I can see why. I still got them making it just barely, but I'm not as
Okay.
confident.
No. That's a good assessment. I agree with that. But you know what I'm saying? If they lose 3 straight, and let's be honest, Cole Proctor's team. This when the best coaching comes in. He knows that they got a chance to get to the playoffs. This one San Antonio. I just thought about San Antonio going to make their move. So it will
Right,
not surprise me that San Antonio will make a move, get on a winning streak, and
right.
the Lakers have to be very, very lucky that when they lose, they lose.
Yeah,
They have
San
to be,
Antonio. There's also New Orleans, Sacramento. Yeah, man.
huh?
No, I agree with you. LA, if they do somehow continue to struggle, they gotta hope the Spurs or the Kings or the Pelicans or the Blazers start slumping. They better hope.
Yeah, it's got to be even. They got to break even. They lose, they lose. But if
Right.
Lakers lose and one of them teams get hot, I'm saying this that I'm saying within 2 weeks you will see the separation. I don't think it's going to be go down the line. I don't think so.
Right. Right.
No, it's
Right.
not.
Right. What do you think, Eric? Where do you think the Lakers will end up?
I don't really pay attention to basketball like that, but the way that they was playing last night, if they don't get their shit together, they might finish maybe ninth place.
Okay.
But if they keep playing like shit now, they ain't gonna make it to the finals. And if they don't make it to the finals, I think this will be a good thing for the team just to get these old motherfuckers out of the system and actually bring some players in there that can actually transform this team into a championship caliber team again. Because
True.
you see great players like that. You see great players like that playing at a lower caliber level. That you will see like a rookie playing in when they first come into like the first or second season. Like when they come in, you got veterans on your team playing like that throughout the whole season. That says something about this team and this organization of not some of these people not being like,
Hmm.
ready or prepared to like get to, a championship, let alone even try to win one. Just because you're a
Right.
superstar, you still got to keep that caliber of sportsmanship, and you got to keep your game on point once you out here playing. So you can't be getting mad at these fans for booing you out of the stadium. You
Right.
got to play to the highest ability.
That's true.
Great
And
points.
yeah, it's a good point. We gotta understand too, as you already know, they know the Lakers is down. So them teams that they gonna play against, they gonna be up. They look at this for their championship.
Good point. They'll be
They gonna be
hungry.
they gonna be hungry. They not playing. Especially they know that the playoffs is reachable now. Oh, they up. They pumped. I guarantee them coaches, they taking Eastgate seriously. I'm not saying they not, but they when they see the Lakers, they put a big circle around them. We want to get to
Right.
the playoffs, we gotta be thick.
Pretty much. Pretty much. What do you think, LB? Where do you think the Lakers end up at the end of the season? If you had to guess.
Hey, what's the question?
I know you think the Lakers won't make the playoffs, but where do you think LA will finish at the end of the season?
11th.
Well, then who leapfrogs them in ninth or 10th?
The Pelicans and the Sacramento Kings.
Whoa, do you think the Kings? Whoa,
You
you
got the
think the
Kings
Kings?
and either the Kings or the Trailblazers.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I
Some
said
other
second.
teams
I
looking at
said
the
second.
Lakers like they fresh fish.
It's almost like a bye week. Every time some teams play the Lakers like a bye week. And you want to hear this, guys? The Lakers have lost 19 games in the clutch. They don't close games, man. They have lost 19 games in the clutch. That's horrible.
And we just and then in the NBA they just start the second half of the season. That's
Yep.
alarming.
Yikes.
That's
And
alarming.
usually it is alarming. It's concerning because usually in the second half of the season, you should know what rotations you have with your coach. The players should know each other. You want to play your best basketball, play your best basketball going into the playoffs. Because if you don't, your bad play can follow you in the postseason if you're not careful. So if you're in the
They're not going to the playoffs no way, so it don't even make a difference.
They're not gonna make it.
but you said before the year they weren't going to the playoffs, right,
They're not gonna make it. They're gonna be 11th. Last night is
make it. Hey, y'all, hey, underrated. I know you remember this song back in the day by Vogue, right? Never going to get it, never going to get it, never going to get it, never going to get it.
Yep.
Right.
No.
Then you're never going to get it. Ow! Then you're never going to get it. The playoffs, and you're never going to get it. Then you're never going to get it.
Hell
Then
no.
who's gonna? Okay, LB.
No.
Then LB, who's gonna get the 8 and 7 seed? Then
I just told you.
I said 7 or 8 seeds. I didn't say play in 7 or 8 seeds.
So New Orleans probably gets eighth,
Okay, then who get
and I think
7th?
Minnesota gets 7th.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I
So
agree with
so you got the. I got the Wolves staying at 7 too. I got the Wolves staying at 7. That team has good young talent, man. That team plays hard though.
Yeah,
So
they gonna be in the
they're going to the playoffs by far. They go to the playoffs. So the 8 seed. Okay, so LB has the Pelicans as the 8 seed, and the T Wolves as the 7 seed. What about you, underrated? Since you don't have the Lakers, not even making a play in, who do you think is 7 and 8 in the West?
the Wolves,
Ooh, bop.
Timberwolves.
Okay.
And you're never gonna get it.
I'm gonna say San Antonio. I'm gonna say San Antonio.
Wow, the Spurs make the playoffs. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that.
That'll be crazy. If the Spurs somehow get to the playoffs and
Hey,
potentially trying to
if
win.
we know that this is because I'm different. We know about Coach Popovich. He coaches players for the playoffs. If he
Good point.
sniffed the playoffs, that's when they play. So I'm not. We can't leave that out. So I'm just
That's a good
throwing it
point.
out there. He do. He get them ready. I'm just saying.
Okay. What do you think, Eric? Who do you think gets the 7 or 8 seeds in the West?
Nah, he wouldn't know. He not a big basketball guy, so you can't really ask him that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut down the stream, y'all. I appreciate y'all for having coming on. Make sure to go subscribe
Thank
to
you.
Eric Johnson 1994. Shout out to my brother, the
Thank you, man.
underrated darkness #1 grinder, YouTube's best kept secret.
You funny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, hey,
Let's see
Dad,
what
you
we
got any
do.
last words before I shut down the stream?
No, I ain't got no last words. I was just, joining in.
Hey man, how you doing?
What's good? What's good?
Yeah. So, I gotta get up out of here 'cause I got some business I gotta take care of, man. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. And Russell
Thank you.
Westbrook,
Appreciate it.
start wearing some regular clothes. Stop wearing shirts that like you survived bear attack.
Please, nigga,
LB,
stop wearing these dresses.
And start playing.
Please, regular clothes, no tight,
Listen,
skinny jeans.
no, listen to me, y'all.
You too tall to
His
be
name
wearing
is
that
not
shit, man.
West.
You too tall to be wearing that.
His name, his name is not Westbrook. It's Dressbrook.